Hi everyone, this is our INF 57 final project. Our objective for this project was to build a web application that would allow us to explore three different databases. We have chosen to, the databases we've chosen will be explained by Manan.
Hello everyone, I'm Manan here. We have taken three databases. The first two are visible on the screen, that's IMDb and ResBase. IMDb has 4 tables and ResBase has 3 tables. The third database is the world database, which was given to us by our professor. So the first step was to upload these databases on the Firebase. So now I'll be showing you the Firebase. So we have uploaded them in the Firebase under the name IMDb, ResBase, and WorldBase. Each of them have the table and inverted index and tables info. So if you can if we see any of them, let us say city, the every table has keys, and inside those keys are the column names of that, and the value of those column names are the actual value, the row values. And we have changed the rule so that we can put the index on the foreign key and the primary key. You can see over there the index is going through the foreign key and primary key of each table, so that we can easily do the lookup. Now after doing this, we have made a web interface for searching, which will be explained by Osha.
Yeah, this is our web application. As you can see in this, you have you have two different choices. So first you have the choice of selecting which database you want to go through, and you have the option of selecting of writing down the keyword that you want to search within that database. So let's say the first one I've selected is world, and let's say we search for English within the world database. We get three different results. The first column of the results tells you the table names in which the word keyword, which have the keyword in it. The second column shows you that gives you the primary IDs of the tuples in which the keyword English was there. And the last two columns the third column shows the number of keywords appeared. Right now we only have English, so only one keyword has been appeared. And the last column is the total count. This is sorted and grouped by the table. So for example, you can see English appears only once in city, but it appears 60 times in country language and 14 times in country language. But this within country language, it has been sorted in descending order. Now we will search for multiple keywords. We're searching for sushi San Francisco in ResBase. And these are our results. In this particular scenario, you can see that we have three different keywords. So the keywords, the tuples in which we have all three keywords appearing would appear first and would appear before the tuples in which only two keywords appear, which you can see over here. Even though, so the last column you can see, observe is the total count of the number of times the keyword appears. Even if this total count is more than the number of keywords appear, we prioritize the tuples which show all the keywords. That can be noticed here. So you can see the total count is 4, but the number of keywords that appear is only 2, and hence it appears after the tuples that have the total count 3, but the keywords is also 3. And our total keywords was also 3 over here. Now we can go into any of this, one of this, and we can explore the database further, and this will be explained by Manan.
Okay, I think the best way to do is using the English keyword, because that has only one keyword, so we can easily explore all the tables through that.
Okay,
So
yeah.
if we do if we search English over there and we do it, so let us say if we go to the city, now in the city table, these are the columns, and we have put the search the table acceleration on the primary key and the foreign key, as I've told you. So if we go to any other table, let us say country tables, so in the country table, based on that the city which used to speak English, we have India over there. And we have because India was in the country code. And if you go to country language, over there we have all the languages which are spoken in India. So if we click on any other language, let us say Marathi. So if we click on Marathi, we will be directed to the cities which just speak Marathi. And if we go to any other, let us say, country, so we'll have the we'll have the data of those countries in which the language Marathi has been spoken. So this is how we can go, and like an expanded graph, we can move from one table to another table. And just for like, there's one more thing and one more feature in R which will be explained by Posha.
Yeah, there's one more thing I want to add here. What we can see that we started the search word from English, and now we are at a particular search where English does not appear at all. So this shows that we've been able to explore the database much further and gone much more in depth from one tuple to the other tuple using their primary and foreign key relationships. And the last feature that we want to explain is from it's for table exploration itself. Let's say we click on any of this, and now we are redirected for the table exploration. The way we've set up this page is that on the left hand side you can see all the tables that belong to the database. The one that is colored blue is the one that we are looking at right now. The one that cannot be clicked on is the table that does not have any relationship with this particular ID or and particular table. So there are none of the attributes from the movies table, none of the columns from the movie tables have any kind of relationship with the actor tables. And that was something that we wanted to emphasize on to explain that this primarily works just based on their foreign key and primary key relationships. Yeah, that was it for us. Is there anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it. This was our project. Thank you for listening.